What is going on, guys? Ghost here today. I have been like rocking and rolling, trying to get the level up and trying to get some cash and everything. So we've got 29,000, and we basically have almost everything open except for a lot of the bigger stuff outside. But we do have the brake lathes and everything because, like I said, I do want to start getting cars to flip and make a profit and everything like that. We don't have the dyno or anything, but we can start working on different parts. We got the engine stand. I wish all this was kind of in there and not like out here, or at least have like a bay in here or something, so you don't have to go back and forth stuff. But we do got the brake lathes and the repair table for the body, and then we have for parts. So we should be pretty good. But today we're going to go get a barn find. We are going to go try to find us a barn find. I think we have a couple of them actually mapped on the map, if that makes sense. So let's go check out a barn. This is actually probably the first time. I don't even think I've did it in 18 of doing like a barn find. So we're going to try to find some barn and put a car in it and put dust on top of it. So we found a barn find, because I feel like a lot of times you see, I found a barn find. Man, that car just came out like 2 weeks ago. It got dust in a barn. All right, let's see what we got. Now I'm kind of anxious to see. Oh, is this old gas pumps? Is that old gas pumps? I don't know what that. Yeah, it is old gas pump. That'd be pretty cool. Oh man, is that it right there? I think it might be. I was going to like circle around, see if we can find anything else over here. I need that wagon wheel. That's worth money. Ooh, what's this? Hey, I'm searching for everything. Okay. You never know what you can find. We could totally work on parts now. Then we could sell them. I mean, you never know. All right. Let's see what else. You know what? Let's go see what the car looks like. Looks like we've got a couple different cars. I'm not for sure which one is ours. Man, that thing would be sick with the big V8 in it. Like slammed. We got a car. Oh yes, we've got cars everywhere. I like this one. Please tell me this is their barn. Can I buy it? 217,000 miles on it. They want 21,000 for it. That's actually, it'd be a good restore though. What do they want for this one? 37. So this is out of our price range. My question is, will this even start? Like, how bad off is it? Let's get in this bad boy and try it. Now, I really like this because this is like $100,000 car. There are no oil in the engine. Okay. What if can I put oil in it? I don't think it's gonna let me. All right, so let's shut that door back because I don't want anything to get in. Let me shut the hood. All right, so we might be buying this other car over here because at 21,000 is good, but we won't have a lot of money to play with. But again, we probably could flip it. This is like a shaggin' wagon here. Woo wee! Get the V8 in it. It looks like what that mullet car had in it. Let's see what. What are they? There's no oil in it. I like how it's like, yeah, let's drain the oil so it can't really do anything about. It looks good. It's actually not that bad of a car. How much are they wanting for it? 28,000. So that, like, this is out of our price. Why is it so much? Because that car's like, I mean, it's cool, but it's not like that cool, if you know what I mean. All right, is there any more cars in here that we could possibly almost buy? Thank goodness I brought some cash with me, like a good amount. So this one was 21. I think we're gonna buy it. and we're going to restore it with $5,000. That's our goal. We're going to restore it for $5,000. I do take it to my garage. We're going to head back to the garage and see what we can do. Actually, you know what? Whatever money we make for the parts that we find, we'll just put tacking on there. So whatever we have now is what we're going to use to restore the car. Alright, well, let's head back to the shop and see what we can get. Alright, so I had to buy some of the parts that we had. Don't look at that car. I had to steal some parts off of it to make some money. We'll have to build it soon. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this thing's sick looking. I love it. We might be missing a fender. I did not even see that. Hey, let me take a picture of this bad boy real quick. Yeah, baby. Yeah, work it. Work it. I should take a picture while it was in the... Now, alright, so first thing to do is I want to put some oil in it. I want to see if we can fire it up. Looks like we don't have a battery. Is okay. I'll make sure it wasn't in the trunk. I don't think it's going to fire up because we are missing some parts to it. Yeah, it's not, but we can always try. I'm pretty sure that where we put the oil at, that cover's missing. So we have no oil. She's a little rough. I think we're going to go wash it. Let's go over here and wash it, and then we'll just start. We'll hook some readers up to it and stuff, and it should tell us. Like I said, we have $6,000 to wash this car. $6,400. Wash it. There we go. $6,400 to fix it. It already looks pretty good. We don't have paint booth, so we are going to have a mismatching fender. See, I mean, everything looks good in this thing. Like, I mean, it actually does. It doesn't look that bad. I think if I can restore the rims and stuff, this would be a killer flip. Alright, so we got us there a barn find. This is a barn find. This thing is actually pretty sweet. Alright, let's put it in the garage and we're going to see what we can do. We gotta give it some love and everything. It needs a lot of it. Let me go ahead. I want to pull the motor out of this thing. Does it have a trans and everything with it? Yeah, I'm going to have to pull the trans. Let's pull the trans and everything. And we'll pull the motor out. Put it on the motor stand. And we're going to try. I want to basically strip the car completely down. And go from there. Now, we do have a lot of parts in our inventory. I was going to see if we can kind of fix them. But to be honest, like, I think we might actually... What does it say? Okay, so it has to be upgraded. The table does. I think we might just sell everything in our inventory. Because some of this was actually pretty good stuff. So, whatever we have left over is what we will... So... Man, almost $1,000 off of that stuff, but I think I paid like $1,100 for it, so probably not the best. I could have fixed it, but you know, we're doing what we got. Oh no, one ain't got no daggone. It's got 1, 2. It has at least 2-ish decent pistons. Not the best. Exhaust needs to come off. Yeah, this thing's like a diamond in the rough. We'll get it. Alright, let's go ahead and get the motor out. That's the first thing. I bet we're going to have a lot of crap bolts. Because I don't know how long it sat in that barn there. Alright, let's go ahead and get that. Yeah! Put some lubrication on that mug! Here we go. This is like the whole reason like I wanted, you know, a car mechanic simulator. Because like I love doing stuff like this. Especially if, you know... We got a barn find and we're restoring it with $7,000. Like, that's all we got. I'm not going to sit here and like try to calculate, because I mean literally all we have is $7,700. So we have to do everything with that. Let's go ahead and drop this. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and drop the fuel tank. We only got a fuel pump. So this thing was never going to start back up. It's like it was done for. I like how we have mufflers on, just each side's different. Alright, we're going to take that off. I'll straight pipe this thing just straight off from the headers. I want to build it. I love to build this motor back performance wise. Something awesome, but I don't think we can actually do that because I know we'll probably go bankrupt for that. Do I need? I'll probably have to put the car all the way down on the ground. Put the hood down. There we go. Let's go ahead and pull that bad boy out. At least we do have a motor stand. We can kind of look and see what we need. Alright. Engine be gone. Well, not really be gone. You can go back because we're not going to be using you for a while. Now, this will probably be like a two-parter because I like to do tear down and everything and then a rebuild and stuff like that. I want to put my motor on here. Install engine. V8. Yep, she's missing a lot of goodness. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I want to take all this out. I love how you have to literally take each fuse out and everything. We'll put an all new fuse box. I don't know. Like, you know what? I feel like our goal should be just to make the sucker run. Like, what can we put in here to make it run? Here, we got to have a radiator. Power steering, we need battery, brake, windshield reservoir. I know we need a gas tank, and then we need a fuse. Alright, so let's go ahead. That's the goal. We're going to make this car at least run. Ish. Pretty crappy. Alright, so I need to get rid of all this because this is from our previous one. Alright, so I need a radiator. Need that. Oh man, this is eating their funds up real. Oh no. We don't need two of those. There we go. Probably just buying the car itself probably actually helped us a little bit if we actually did sell it. Let's see. We need battery. I think that's the only wiring that we need. Alright. That was a good little chunk right there, to be honest. Alright, so let's go ahead and start putting some stuff on. We got our brake reservoir. It'd be cool if you actually had to run like the brake lines and stuff. That would be cool. Alright, let me go ahead and put that in. The fuse in this car is probably crap. I'm not worried about the fuse box. Actually, did I buy? I think I did buy the washer before. And then we do got to do a fuel tank and everything. Alright, so next is we need to start finishing up this. Let me go ahead and we need that. Let's see. We need the header. Fuel pump. I mean, not fuel pump, but fuel filter. To be honest, I think that's it. I'm sure we're missing some stuff, so let's go ahead and buy what we need. It should all just be here. I need to clean this out each time. I always forget to. Alright, so we need... No, I don't need the engine head. I need the rocker is what I need. Okay, yeah, that's what messed up. I should click that. I think we need like 4 of them. One exhaust manifold. That's actually cheap, $55. The header for it is $55 and the fuel filter's like $30. I think something's a little bit off. Alright, so we're going to try to put all this together. I don't know. Okay, we only need 2 rockers, but we're going to put these on there. I might actually, man, if I can get this thing to start That would be amazing. Because, like, that's the biggest thing. It's like you just want to hear it. It's like you just want to hear it. Oh, I didn't buy the cover for it. Okay, that's what it was. Alright, so we want that. Take this thing down drag strip. Blah, 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 blah. That's how it would sound. In my mind, that's how it's going to sound. I don't know if it's going to be that good or not, but she's going to hopefully purr like a kitten. Alright, put that on. And put our fuel filter on. And it looks like we're pretty good there. We need to turn the engine stand. No, I need to turn the stand. Oops. Alright. Alright. Looks like we're actually, the motor's pretty full. I don't know why people would take this off unless they need it for another car, but they take it off and just leave it, and you're like, what? What the deuce? Alright, so we're good there. I think we're actually, like, pretty well to put it back in the car. I think we are. And we can actually start. I got to put a fuel pump and fuel filter, or a fuel tank and fuel pump. Now, I don't know if it will actually start the way it is. She's in a bad condition, but I at least want to try. So we want to put some oil in it. We'll put power steering in the reservoir. Not worried about actually moving, but we will put. I'll put the transmission. I don't know. What if I could start this without? No, you gotta have transmission on because of the starter. All right, so I'm just gonna fill all this up. That way, if it says something about, oh, you don't have this or whatever. I wish if you started and didn't have coolant or didn't have oil, it would react to that. Kind of like my car, my summer car. If you ain't got oil in it, it'll start knocking like a freight train to throw something. I wish it'd be the same way with this. Instead of alerting you, it's like it's your own mistake. Because you know how many times I've tried to start a car without oil? Not IRL, but just in game. Just like, hey man, let's just crank this bad boy up. Get this here going, you know what I'm saying? J to the R to O to C. J-Rock, baby. Alright, little trailer park boys for this morning. Alright, so I don't know if we can actually start it. Well, we can't. I know that for a fact. Let's go ahead and put it back up. I think I'm just going to leave it there for now. Is that going to hit? Ooh, I think it is. It's okay. Yeah, it might have a little clippage. This car's got like slick tires on. Alright, so we got to put the transmission back in, and we definitely got to get a starter. Don't know how good the transmission is. It's not very good. I just want to see if we get the car started. And if we don't, I'm just going to strip everything down, and then, you know, the next day it'd be for like the rebuild. Let's go ahead and get us a starter. That's probably going to be electronics. And there it is. Alright, so, and then I need a fuel tank. Let's see, tank. $300 for that thing. Holy crap. Then we need a fuel pump. Alright. I don't even know if it's going to start up because we don't have the rest of the exhaust, but it should start up after a certain thing. I should just use that pump. A lot of the stuff we might be able to fix. That was really the only thing I bought. Man, this thing's pretty too. The only thing I actually bought. I bet you at Barn Find, the other cars probably started. That one looked like it was basically full or put together. Alright, let's put this bad boy out here. Let's start it. We're going to try. No, did I put oil in it? Let me check the dipstick, because no, my luck, my dipstick self didn't put oil in it. Yep, I did. You know when I said, let's put oil in it to make it, see if it lasts a little bit longer. I'm hoping it starts. Everything should point to it starts. It's just wore out. That'd be cool if you start and just sits there and just smokes like a freight train. I know we can't really drive it. I'm hoping it ain't going to say, put the drive shaft in or something. Alright, let's try it. Alright, she's not starting. We got all the fuses. We've got the starter. It's got oil. Everything should be... Oh, forgot the battery. That's probably like a man. I was like, I know we're missing something simple. Okay, let's try it now. All right, grand finale. Come on, come on, come on, baby. All right, well, that's not going to start. I was sitting there like pushing the gas too. Let's just start hooking up some readers to it. I was going to say, I don't think it shouldn't have that. Let's do a compression. Is it not? How is this motor not complete? Are we missing stuff? I feel like we might be missing stuff inside unless... I don't even know what this side over here is, to be honest. Oh, so we got a clip. We got a clip B. Alright, let me go ahead and purchase a clip B. I figures it was going to be a lot of like small stuff too. Alright, let's try to put the clip on. My goal is I want this thing to start. We might actually be able to make a profit off of just getting this thing going. Alright, let's try it. Probably won't spend longer trying to get started anything. Come on, baby! Come on! Come on! Give us gas! Give the beans! Okay, so... Are we all together now? Let me do a compression test. Alright, so... We probably have like... Zero compression. It's that bad. Well, look at our pistons. I wish the fan would turn too. Alright, so everything is like completely trash in this car. What about the electrical? I feel like that's going to be trash too. Ignition coil's bad. We got a couple fuses bad. Basically, the motor needs to be taken apart and just rebuilt from there. Alright, so let's pull her in, pull the motor back out, and basically just tear it down. We're tearing the whole car down. I was kind of like secretly hoping we could get the car started. That's kind of why I did that, but it ain't. It's I feel like we would be basically just sitting here spinning wheels and like putting one part on, the other part on. And I think where pistons are so bad too, we're not even making enough compression for it to even want to turn over. Let's take the transmission, everything off, and might as well go ahead and move this. And we're going to try to fix these parts. Hopefully we can fix these parts. If not, we're going to have to buy new, and that's just, you know. All this looks pretty good. I know that we're going to have to salvage some stuff. The whole front end on this car looks terrible. That's going to have to do all new bushings and everything. Look at the clutch. Holy crap. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this thing out. It's going to be a long little build. Alright, let me go ahead. Oh, son of a hamster, man. I'm about to just... It's always... It's going back and forth. Alright. Over here so I can drain some oil. So I saved my $50. You don't know how many times I've lost $50. Alright, let's do it. Do it, do it. When do you want to go do it? Alright. Let's put it all the way down the ground. Pull the engine out. Get over here, slap it on the old... I wish we could actually move this stuff around like you had to push it over here or something. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so... that all needs to be fixed. I'm going to pull all this stuff, like literally all that needs to be done. Okay, it says accessible to the engine bay. I was at the engine bay. It's going to have all new fuses. One of those relays are pretty good. I don't know if I could salvage relays or anything. Getting pull that. Just takes forever just to pull the daggone fuse box. Alright, so we're getting do a new fuse box. All this is new. Except for, I don't know. I think that's actually, I think that's new too. So, I kind of need to find a fender for this thing. I don't think I actually seen one or anything. So let's go ahead and try to buy a front fender for that. Yeah, I don't think you can buy any aftermarket parts. $150, that's actually super cheap, to be honest. I hate that it's not going to really match, but it's okay. We got like a Joe Dirt vibe going on. I want to see if we can actually salvage some parts. Man, this is like, oh my goodness, did you see that? Start salvaging, and boom! Whoa! I mean, if we, whatever we can salvage, I think we'll be alright. And right there. Dang, I'm doing kind of decent. I'm probably going to like mess up now, like something fierce. We got our exhaust. All these parts isn't too bad of condition. I don't know what I did there. Well, I messed up that one. I could actually probably sell that fuel tank. This is like these relays. They actually cost a pretty amount of money. I want to do bigger parts. That, oh crap! I was hoping I wouldn't have to. That's probably the worst fuse. And then we'll do this. I'm trying to just do the bigger parts that would cost more money, like the drive shaft. That's probably about 150. Alright, not really worried about all that right now. So our drive shaft, all that stuff seems decent. Let's see, we got our starter. Alright, so alright. I'm guessing the salvage parts, I guess that means we sell them. Is that what that is? Anyways, we've got, let's pull this motor apart. That's their main thing. Pull the motor apart after we put all this wonderful work into it. And see if we can fix these parts. I don't think we're going to be able to. I think it's just going to be a hopeless case. I think about these big V8s with the rockers, man. It takes so long getting them done. Alright, so pull that bad boy out right there. doing that. Because then we had to pull all the rods out. I was hoping, like, I was banking on this thing to start, to be honest. Probably put new plugs and wires. We probably could have got it, but the engine would have basically been almost brand new time we did it. And I don't want to do all that, and it's like the engine just sucks or whatever. Well, how much the car's worth since we did what we did? We're just, you know, basically just cleaning everything up on it. Alright, let me get that. And I have, oh, I got the, then we got to do the plugs. Go, look at the plugs. Or no wonder they didn't. Some of these a little bad, just a little bit. Let's take your top fuel cover off. We might put a little bit of something special carburetor back on if we got it. Like I said, though, this is a, you know, $7,000 barn find restored. We're going to be cutting it close, especially for the engine. Like, that's going to be the main thing. And I don't even know if we're going to be able to do the tires or anything like that. But this is what I always like doing. I love doing restoration, because then you can kind of make it your own car. I think we should actually leave it maroon. Do you not want to come off there? Did I get the other? Oh, I thought I got the other clip off. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't think this thing was going to start. You see the button on that thing? It was like awful. I bet our fuel filter's completely like trash now after after all of that. Looks like we got a stuck bolt on here. We get this bad boy off here just to get a little bit of, get the old grease gun out, as we always said. Alright, let's pull this bad boy off. We should have this motor tore apart in no time. It just takes the longest as doing this stuff. This is how we take your rocker arms off. Take your rocker arms off. Take your rocker arms off. You know, it's like, if we were like doing this IRL, these bolts would not be coming out that much. I wish all you had to do was just put a couple sprays on it and it just came right off. But you ever worked on vehicles, you know, you put the spray on and then you go get the breaker bar. Well, maybe not on a rocker arm or anything like that, but like big, you know, them bigger jobs, that's what you do. You put the spray on there and then you go get a bigger wrench and get you like a breaker bar. Actually, I have my floor jack in my garage. The handle comes off. That's my breaker bar. Like, if I can't get off with that, then it just ain't coming off or something's broke. Alright, let's pull this out. The headers actually looks pretty good on this thing. I think I put that side on. I didn't put both sides. Looks like we got some stuck bolts. Is it stuck bolts? We'll let that sit for just a little bit. Looks like we had 3 stuck bolts. So there are some more, but I figured it'd be like every bolt would be like this or something. It'd be cool if you had to like, you know, actually had to, you know, you strip the bolt out, you had to like drill it or something. That's talk about getting in depth. Like, man, I've been sitting in this game for an hour trying to get this stupid bolt off. Then I guess it would just be too much of, like, it would be too realistic. But we got our brake lathe machine. Like, I've been saying, like, we definitely need one of those. So I can't wait to try that bad boy out. At least their first car is kinda, sorta modeled after Mopar. I mean, it's modeled after was the Superbird. That thing is nice. Actually, we actually went to a cruise the other night and actually seen a car like that. And I was telling Katie, I was like, that car right there, that's like $100,000 car all day long, if not more, because you don't see him, and it was like pristine. It was like one of these, like the guy had money. I don't care, he had money, because literally he has a car like that, and I'm like chilled over here in a Durango, the old Durango. It's okay. It runs decent. She's got a Hemi in her. It don't beat it. It's not as cool as my Cummins, but I bought the girlfriend a Durango, and she was like, "I like driving your truck because you don't see a lot of girls driving trucks and stuff." I'm like, "That's cool. I don't. Durango's okay, but I don't like driving it, so we can switch it." There ain't nothing like the rumble of a big old diesel. Ain't nothing like getting a ticket because of that rumble of that big old diesel. Alright, let's go ahead and get this out. Going, and done. Now let's flip her over. And do this side. I think we'll flip one more time. At least she's got a new oil pan on her, you know what I'm saying? Alright. I love to rebuild this engine with all hop-ups, but I don't... We're just going to have to be really smart with it. I mean, $5,000 is actually a lot to build an engine, but not really. I mean, because you could spend $20,000, on a crate engine, like, no problem. I mean, you could spend more than 25, or like 25. I'm saying for like 25. And I'm over here like on eBay, like, what's the cheap? Like, man, can I make 1,000 horsepower for $300? It'd be super nice. And you look up on eBay, man, you got like $300 budget. You look up turbo, and it brings out that electric turbo. I'll put electric turbo on this thing. Woo! We'll put leaf blowers on there. We'll be on old roadkill. They put like 500 leaf blowers on theirs. That's probably enough money in leaf blowers to actually get you a turbo kit. We're almost done. Because all this will go back in the next video. To be honest, I'm not really worried about the drivetrain of the car. I just want to get the motor. I love to get the motor fully built, and then we'll work on the car later. Could you imagine going down the road with those tires and everything on, it's just burning them? Smell of old rubber. It's basically burning those old tires. You'd smell. It'd be like it. That smell would be like the Michelin Man's like great grandpappy. That's what he smells like. All right, looks like I still gotta take the time and chain off of here. They'll put us a noisy one on here, a rattler. Do I make my own sound effects? Yes, I do. At least all these boats have not been fighting us. That's a good thing. Alright, let's get that done. And pull the cam out. What did I forget? Did I forget something? I got all the... Oh, left a piston. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I got it all. Alright. Can we restore these? That's the thing. Can I... Requires renovation 3. We're going to have to go upgrade our toolbox, renovation, paint shop. Let's see. We have... Thought we had all these. Do I need... Let's see. Oh, okay. I got you. Hold to unlock. I definitely want to do this. It's like the most important one is doing this. Alright, so it's renovation 3. Alright, cost 2. Okay, so we're good there. Alright. Let's go ahead and... I want to... The big parts... Oh, man. Is the big parts you're telling me the block is going to be 4? Dang. Let's see. Well, that's a big old fat rip right there. It's going to be 4 renovation. Looks like we're going to have to get some more of those. But anyways, basically, I just edited my save. That's how we are level 26, because I was sitting there grinding it, but I recorded the best, so we'll have to get some more points and everything. I guess when we come back, we'll definitely want to basically get the motor going. I wish we could have got it started, but we didn't. But airborne find Tempest, is that what it is? Tempest Magnum will run, and we will be doing burn skis. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be our $7,000 barn find. How much is this car worth right now? Its sale value right now is $23,000. We put, well, I mean, we really don't have a lot of, like, money in it. I mean, we got just the new radiator stuff, so I think we're already ahead on profit. We put the motor in, it's gonna be good. So, how about if a motor can we build for $5,700? We don't know.